Alright, so this is my Peahat superslide tutorial, and I guess I'll start off by demonstrating the trick. Boom. Okay. Right, so we want to roll over here, and we want to stand on this kind of light patch of grass here, and the position is kind of important because we're trying to manipulate this Peahat over here, and we want to be angled kind of left of this sign, so maybe towards this tree. Like, we don't want to be like super far left of the sign, we want to be just a little bit left of it. Okay, so then we turn around and we do 8 side hops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back run. Shifty to the left, scooch over to the right, and boom. Ah, I got my lefts and rights mixed up. And you wanna scooch to the left quite far before you go to the right. Okay, so I messed it up, but there's two different scenarios you can get. You can either have the Peahat hits you while you're back running, or you can have the Peahat just miss you, and if it just misses you, then you can go for what I did. But that doesn't happen that often. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, what I've been doing that is basically like the backup strat, and it's about 3 seconds slower, but it's still like a lot faster than just normally doing it. Oh my god, I did the wrong number of side hops. I find it difficult to talk and count. Right, so I'll try get the faster super slide. But it's kind of RNG as to whether or not the Peahat hits you. Yeah, like I'm not really that good at it because I usually don't. It usually hits me, so I haven't practiced it the other way. Alright. Yeah. So basically you just back run, move forward a little bit, and then just mash A for that one. And it's like a little bit faster. Yeah. I mean, I guess the difficult part is this, so this one's a bit difficult to manipulate. But like, as you can see, it's fairly consistent. Like, apart from me being bad at the faster one, like, the thing is, like, I know what I'm doing wrong when I miss it. I think I got the wrong number of side hops, yeah. Like, I wouldn't, this isn't like an RNG trick. Like, there are 2 different, like, RNGs you can get, or, well, 2 different states you can get, but there's definite strats for each one. Okay. Yeah, I messed that up. So that time I went straight to the right, but I didn't go backwards. I think that's what messed up the manipulation there. Yeah, so I think this trick saves like 10 seconds if you get the faster one, and then 7 seconds if you get like the slower one. wasn't bad. So that time I rolled too early, I think, so I stored a ground jump instead of getting a super slide. Boom. Yeah, and this is like, I don't know, it'd probably only be used in all dungeons and MST. But I think people should definitely like start using it because it's not too hard. Got one more sidehops. Yeah, it's not too hard, and it saves a decent amount of time for its difficulty. Yeah, so I rolled so early I ended up just grabbing bush. Like, you have to back run. You have to get the right distance from the bush before you start rolling there. Just something I haven't practiced enough, I guess. Oops. Yeah, so the manipulation there can be a bit awkward sometimes. So I think there I rolled. I think I probably should have waited a little bit before I did the roll there. Rolled too late. I mean, I guess, and what I'm trying to do here is just kind of show you the trick and what can go wrong. Like I haven't really thought through exactly what I want to talk about. I mean, it's kind of like that one isn't too hard to explain. You just back run and then at the right point you grab the bush. I guess the difficult one is the other one, so maybe I'll demonstrate here. So we back run. Let's kill the Peahat, so then I can actually show you around the bushes what's going on. Alright. So we're somewhere like here, and like basically you want to start. So we back run, let's say we get hit by the Peahat about here. We keep running backwards, and then when we're about lined up with this bush here, this is the point where we want to start to guano walk to the right, and we just hold diagonal down right to do this. And we want to get maybe a distance of about here. And we just do one side hop to the left and just keep holding left till we get to here, and maybe move forward a little bit before we do the roll into this bush here. I probably should have done that right at the start of the tutorial. Okay, so I think there, I probably didn't scooch to the right enough, because basically the further to the right you go, the more it will like, because the reason why we're doing that is to basically level out its wings, or whatever the hell they are, because he's kind of like rotating around as he moves, and we need them to be lower down so that they'll hit us when we actually grab the bush. Yeah, so that was my angle, So if you notice there, when I brushed past the bush, I wasn't in a position to grab it, which is why the initial angle is kind of important, and the initial position as well, because we need to be like, this angle isn't actually optimal for getting to the castle. We're actually like, I'll actually do the full slide to the castle now. I think I did an extra. Did I do an extra side up? I don't know. I find it difficult to talk and count them. Yeah, so like if you look at the map, like my angle's not actually, like, I'm a little bit off, so I have to like ESS at the end, because otherwise I'm pointing like more in this direction. And like I did try to maybe make a setup where the angle's pointed straight here, so we don't have to ESS at the end, but just for the Peahat manipulation and stuff, this kind of unoptimal angle is a bit better. But I don't know, maybe people will improve the setup. Yeah, so that time I didn't back run. Yeah, that time I didn't, like, I started to guano walk a little bit too early. I should have back run a little bit more before I did it. Yeah, I mean, I only found the setup yesterday, so I haven't even had that much time to practice it, and it's already fairly consistent. I don't know if I stopped too early there. No, that's fine. Yeah, like, I think the best way to learn a trick is just to, like, see people do it and see people fail, and then, like, when you know how the trick went wrong, it's quite easy to adjust. And so I did 7 side hops there. So I guess what I'm trying to do here is just do the trick a lot, and then when it goes wrong, I can explain what went wrong. Yeah. Oops. Even if I got that though, that angle looked a little bit off. Like, I think I was aiming a little bit too far to the left there, which can be a bit of a problem. So I guess ideally we want to be lined up with this tree. Oh, what am I doing? I got confused there. I tried to do the other strat. But yeah, you can also see, like, it's not that often that you don't get hit by the Peahat. Like, the majority of time you get hit and you have to do the backup strat. And I think that wasn't enough side hops, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I'm so bad at the other strats, because, like, I've been practicing it, but most of the time I've had to do the other one. Okay, surprised that worked. So that another thing I suppose is we want to. I'm almost killing the bush. Okay. So this is the bush that we're super sliding off, and I think here what I did is I kind of hit the middle of it, and we probably want to go as far to the left as possible so that we still get hit by the wing when we grab it. So I guess that's something to try. Okay, that time I tried to go too far left of the bush. I rolled too early. Yeah, I mean, it might even be that, like, there is a certain position, like, where the Peahat will, you know, get into that configuration. I mean, to me it seems random, but I haven't investigated that much. But to be honest, I think even if it was, like, you know, position dependent, it's probably too precise to manipulate it to always get the faster one. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I think maybe as well is if he hits you a little bit too late, then you might be screwed either way. That doesn't happen that often, so I haven't made a contingency, like, backup strat for that yet. Yeah, so I think there I needed to scoot to the right more. It's too far away from the bush. Yeah, so I didn't back run enough before I started moving to the left. Yeah, that's another thing I suppose I should mention, is don't back run too far as well. Like that time I didn't back run enough, but you want to back run just enough so that you're, like, you know, you're not too far away, like you're kind of around here, like right next to the bushes. It's very hard to explain with this fucking Peahat pissing on me, but yeah, like don't back run too far before you start moving to the left, I guess. Yeah, and that there is a super slide teleport. There's probably other videos explaining it, I can't be bothered. Yeah, so like there, I was pretty much like right next to the bushes after I did the back run. Rolled too early. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm making this tutorial, but I really haven't planned this. I just keep doing it until I feel I've covered everything. Alright, so he hit me quite early there, so let's see if this works. I think that probably would have worked if I actually... Okay, so I think if the Peahat hits you a bit earlier, then you need to start guano walking a little bit earlier. Yeah, and like there, I waited a little bit after doing the guano walk before I did the side hop left. I mean, it's kind of hard to give a general rule, but I mean, you just want to look like look at his position. I mean, you just kind of have to make a situational like judgment as to like when you should side up. Like generally, I guess like the earlier it hits you, the longer you should wait before you side hop to the left. Oh God, I thought it was going to hit me. I wasn't prepared for that strat. I was getting ready to do the guano walk. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll call it soon actually. Maybe just get one more with the guano walk. Ah, did 7 side ups. Yeah, I don't know if it's just an emulator thing, but to me it seems like if I start getting the fast strat, then I'll get like a load of them in a row before it goes back to the slower one. Is that too many side ups? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think it's fairly consistent. I think people do much harder strats to save much less time, and it makes a very dull segment a bit more interesting. So yeah, if you're doing all dungeons or OST, I strongly recommend you do this trick. Okay, well, that's all. Good luck with the trick.